Hey nerds! So before anyone panics about the, title of the video, just real quick, okay? I'm just going to say a few things. First up, don't worry about it, nothing too crazy. It's just I do need to address a few things from this channel and for this channel and talk about a few things, okay? So I hope you guys will take a seat and listen. So first up, the trailers for Heroes Profile went up. That was a series I've been working on for a while. The idea was to try and pitch it like a MOBA kind of spotlight. If you know what a MOBA game is at all, if you played, League of Legends or Smite or Dota, any of those kinds of things. I'm more particular to Smite, but anyways. Basic thing is, I'm going to take you through a character. That character, we're going to look at their history, from their games, from what have you, and then we're going to go into the proper builds, what IVs you want to look for, and if you can't, what you're going to build. We have a lot of footage for it, and I wanted it to be as professional as possible and make it as interesting as possible. The idea is to tell the narrative of the story through a kind of historian's perspective, someone who's, looking at these legends and just telling you how these characters worked and how these worked out. So if you want to see the trailer for it, it's probably up on the channel right now. However, outside of that, by the way, in the background is Tempest Trials. I just wanted to, run something going on in the background. Let me just say real quick, this is kind of something I've been wanting to talk about for a bit. For the longest time, for the last few months, Heroes has been a pretty big thing. It's still kind of a big thing for this channel, but I'm kind of missing the older days. I'm kind of missing a lot of that, and I'm not saying that Heroes content is going to die down, but I finally got through a lot of what was going on with Heroes profiles, and yeah, that was something insane, something crazy, and just something that took a lot of work, and that took a lot of work away from me on doing actual videos that I used to enjoy doing when it came to this channel. This channel was not about Heroes when this started out. I know, crazy, right? Or anything Fire Emblem, in fact. Most of the time, it was just Let's Plays and me and my buddies goofing off in it. And I know some of you may not enjoy that and may not think of it as something fun, but I do want to go back to the old days. I do want to have a Let's Play going. I do want to have something that me and my friends enjoy doing and recording and, putting up on the channel and actually being consistent for once, because when I tried to do Let's Plays in the last few months, I fell off the face of the earth with a lot of it. I felt like I wasn't doing well. I felt like it wasn't doing well, and I just kind of had that whole spiral thing. That was probably from my emotional state back then, and it just never really recovered, and I was just looking over that. I'm just like, I'm not really sure, but I want to go back to that. I want to try and figure out if I can maybe make something fun that isn't just Heroes content. I mean, it might be Fire Emblem content. We might pick up that randomizer thing again. We might do some other stuff that is Fire Emblem-like. But I do want to go back to just having some more of that random stuff that was going on. Some more of that gameplay stuff with just me and my friends having fun. Because I honestly feel like a lot of my better work, I wouldn't say better work, but a lot of my really great work is with my friends, and I know that some of you are only here for Heroes, but I do want to encourage you, if you feel like it, maybe go check out some of my other content, just try it out, see what you guys think. Older Let's Plays, I like Yokai Watch 2, that was one of our best Let's Plays we did. And for those who are hoping for continuations of current Let's Plays that have been going on, I don't know if that's actually going to happen. I want to try and just do one video game at a time and just do it like that. I don't want to dawdle on things. I feel like the problem that I've had a lot of the times was just kind of not sticking to anything, getting demotivated and just not really working with it. So I'm trying to figure out something that'll be fun for me, and something that I can put up in the afternoon for those who don't just like Heroes content, and, all that fun stuff. It's just Heroes content and Fire Emblem content has been something that people seem to flock to me for now for some reason. It's weird. But, every so often I see a comment where it's like, remember when Sages wasn't this? And I'll admit, it kind of hurts. It kind of hurts a little tiny bit when I look over that stuff. Not a bad way, just kind of like because I know I kind of failed in that regard. So, working on it. Yeah, thumbs up stuff and things like that. But when it comes to, you know, Fire Emblem Heroes, when it comes to this channel, and when it comes to everything around it, I don't want to just be known as a, you know, Fire Emblem Heroes channel. I want to be known as just kind of having a multitude of things. For instances, I like watching anime, but I'm pretty sure my network might get mad if I start actually doing anime reviews, and they'll just start batting, you know, they'll be like, okay, we can't cover you on this one. They've gone to bat with me, over Nintendo and things like that before, so I'm kind of worried about that. But I want to try and branch out and do things not only with my friends, but, you know, just keep going and growing, because Heroes is cool, and I'm still going to be doing it. I'm still going to be looking over things, but I kind of want to branch out and try other things too. And I feel like variety is the spice of life in a lot of ways. And I hope you guys will join me in that. I know a lot of you only watch me for Heroes, and that's why I'm trying to, you know, see if maybe I can coerce you to, you know, check out my other stuff if you really like me as a person there. You really like me as a personality, then, you know, go check out my other things. If not, if you just like Heroes, that's fine. You just stay for Heroes. I will continue to cover it. But, you know, that's just how it goes, I guess. As for anything else, I do have to say, I do have to make a few notes to a few things. You know, for a while ago, I promised a big Patreon update. For those who don't know, if you really want to support my channel, consider it on Patreon. A lot of the time now, most of my paycheck from YouTube goes back into YouTube. I've actually started to donate bits and pieces of it that I've made, because Heroes has, of course, you know, expanded that a bit, outside of, you know, setting aside some money for just doing Heroes-related stuff, you know, banners and stuff. I've also started donating a lot of it to charity and doing all sorts of other things. I donated to the Red Cross last month's thing. That was like $300, which was cool. And really just, that's what I've been doing for the last few months when it came down to anything like that. And I just want it, you know, I want the channel to be self-sustaining, and if you want to do that, I'm really going to try and push for Patreon now. At the end of things like Heroes profiles, at the end of things where, you know, videos last over 10 minutes, our Let's Plays and things like that, discussion pieces on Heroes, you know, anything that lasts over 10 minutes, you're going to have your name in the credits if you are a Patreon. And I'm working on that, getting that all set up now, so if you want to support the channel there, you can. But I just figured I would give you guys an option for that. Outside of that, I hope you guys don't mind me discussing this. I hope you guys don't mind me talking about how I want to, you know, it's not going to change anything, but I am going to be adding a more consistent thing for people who just maybe aren't, you know, tuned in just for Heroes, you know. Some of our older fans, and maybe some of you guys might enjoy some of our other content that isn't Heroes. That's what I'm trying to say. And, yeah, that's about it. That's really all I have to say, and I hope you guys enjoyed listening, and just give me your comments in the, you know, comments below if you want to. Do tell me what you think. Do tell me what you want to know. And if you have any things you want to talk about, any things, you know. Apparently, English is my last language. Feel free to put it in the comments. I love you guys. Thank you very much. See you all very soon.